Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. Well, I've got some news. My wife has taken the children and she's gone to her sister's, which means just one thing. Time for Rift Odyssey. Yeah. They've only gone round for a play date. You're okay. Don't worry. Now, I'm currently on floor Hell 81 and the goal for this video will be to get to floor Hell 99. That's where we aim to get up to, and then I can do a separate video on 100. So let's get this done as quickly as possible. Now, as you can see, these are the team setups that I've gone with at the moment. I've got my two. So I've got Gwyn, Lily, and Leah for Glorians. This is for second team. I've got Lancelot, Gaia, and Astrid. I did do an Astrid video, which is why she's not got a skin on. So let me just go ahead and change this up real quick. So we'll equip the skin, and there are some others that I need to equip as well. Where have you gone? Let's go ahead and equip your skin. And then there was one more old reliable. And I think there's even one more after this. Do we have her on the first team? We do not. So, yes, we do actually. Bear with me. There you are. Let's jump into skin. Let's get that equipped. Now, what I want to do is just change things up. I'm going to take Gwyn out. So we remove the Protector synergy, and I'm going to add Talinas in. And it will still have the Eclipse running, but we do have 2 out of 3 still for our damage reduction. So we don't get it, but it is what it is. So let's jump in. I think we can add one more to this team. Yeah, we can. So let's go down. And let's add in damage boost. Why not? So this team should be fine. We'll see. We will change things up when we get to 85, because 85 is always a tough one. Always a tough one. So I think we can go ahead and safely skip through these. Yeah, so round 2, with thanks to Eudora and Elisha, that combo is properly good. Now on this one, this team did not work out so well. So let's go ahead and change things up. And let's build ourselves. In fact, I want to build a partial Valiantist team, but I don't know. I don't know about that. So we're going to pop in. Who should we pop in? Let's go Monarch for this one. So we go for Talinas, Lily, and Leah. We do have the Ecliptus, the Lumia synergy here, and it's just deciding who else we want to go with. Now, I still think this will be good enough if we do it this way. So we do have Ecliptus in here, and I think what we'll need to do is change things up. But what we'll do, we'll pop you, we will go with you, and we will go with you as well. Let's just have a quick check. Yeah, I think this is partially the problem. So we'll take, increase the, we'll take you out, and then we can pop in, where have you gone? We pop you in, let's try this. Sinful Band, and then we can take out, if we take out damage reduction and max HP, leave attack in there, then we can still fit in our heal rate as well. So let's keep these in here. Let's keep it like this. Let's change you round, and then let's jump into the battle, see whether or not this team is any good. And if not, we can always fall back on old reliable, that is Elmer. Really strong, really powerful combo. We'll just have to see. Yeah, so it looks like we're not able to do enough damage and we die too quickly. So let's take these out. So we'll take out Talinas and we will take out Lily and Leah. Take out these 3. And we will pop in, where have you got to? We'll pop in Elmer, we'll pop in Atrops, and we will pop in Pandora as well, because she is the new unit and we do want to try Pandora out. And then we can go ahead, normally I would run Dooms with this setup. So pop in Dahlia, and I would pop in potentially Arthur or another unit, maybe Arthur, something like that. But we do want the HP, we want the attack and defense increases. So we will go with Monarchs. If I had Pandora up to 8 stars, then we would have that. Take you out, take you out. We would have that Monarch synergy, but because I don't have Pandora up to that 8 stars, it is what it is. We will keep in fact, where have you gone? Where have you gone? There we go, Glorians. Then we need one more, which will be you, and that should be fine. And we can jump back over to here, and then we can pop in our, here we go, Ethereals. Let's pop in Ethereal attack increase as well. And let's jump in with these teams. We'll just see. We'll have to see how well these teams function. Again, we know that this team can win. Unfortunately, frontline did go down, but we got the victory. And then we are looking to see how well this team does. So let's stay and let's see whether or not this team can push through. Again, Valianters I've had so far. I've had reasonable success with them. As you can see, a lot of damage at the very beginning. Fortunately, it wasn't on Lily and Leah. So we do get to see them survive. And again, with the Elma shield combo, so Elma and Undying Shield, very, very powerful ability. I don't think Pandora's going to do too much here. No, it doesn't look like she's doing altogether too much, but I promise you, she is very, very good. Very, very good indeed, especially in combination with Atrops. She will, every time she ults, she increases her... she increases the amount of damage that you do. So just something to keep in mind here. So we should see, so we'll see Elma pop off. We can't taunt these enemies because they do have that control effect, but we do like the removal of the Holy Shield, which might help us secure a victory here. 10,000 million, that's not bad from a second ultimate. So we should see quite a quick victory here. Talinas doing reasonable amounts of damage, but it is going to be Pandora who we're primarily relying on. Again, if you don't have Pandora, you can change her out for Gaia in this instance. Something which I've not particularly looked to run, and oof, we were close that time. We were really close, but I think this is going to be a victory. It's just making our way through this this Monarch synergy that the enemies have got going on. They do have Talos and Dullahan in the Monarch synergy, and they have the 2 Phantoms as well. So it won't be this round that we get the kill. It should be next round that we get the kill. No execution there, unfortunate. Why did that not proc? That's weird. Maybe because we don't have the 3 relics to trigger that execution. Maybe potentially taking out one of the Valianters and replacing them with Hades might do us a bit of good. But we should see Pandora absolutely pop off here. So bear with me. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm just waiting to see. There we go. See Pandora pop off here. I think I should be able to turn this into a short. But yeah. One miss and the chain goes down. What a shame. But we'll see it on the next round. It's absolutely fine. What I'll do, budge this all the way down here. As you can see, we're nearly dead, but with thanks to the Undying Shield combo and Elma in that front slot, our back units are just invincible. So this is where we should see Pandora do the business. Yeah, here we go. Oh, Emily. Every single time. What a pain. What we'll do, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip. I think we've seen enough. Well, Pandora actually, she might do the business here, but it's very unlikely because Atrops hasn't done her ultimate this round. And again, what a pain. So it was round 9. I did go ahead and skip. And let's pop me back up here. And that was 9 minutes or 10 minutes to finish the first round, but it seems as though we've got a winning formula here. Again, what I'll be doing is I'll be taking out certain units when we do get up to the Solomon stage. That is stage 85. Able to outdo them here. Absolutely fantastic. Again, we'll just skip through until we get to that Solomon round, and then we'll take it from there. So, yep, here we go. So it's this back line once again, able to power through. And again, round 8, it seems to be 8 or 9 for this particular team. What we can do, again, we could change out Pandora and potentially we take out Talanas to add in Gaia to get the additional damage increase. But again, I don't foresee us having too many issues here. So this is going to be Solomon this round. So we are going to change the team lineups ever so slightly. We need to remove Bind. So what we can do here is potentially we could take out Audrey and we could pop Lee in here as well. If we pop Lee into this back row, change things up ever so slightly. And then you can also replace Lily and Leah with Lee as well. So just one thing that you can do, but I'm going to take out Pandora and I'm going to pop in Hades just for the bind removal. So we'll have a look through and we'll see just how far we can get in this one. If at any point I do cut off, it is because of the screen recorder. It's been playing up recently, but I just wanted to show off how Lee functions within this particular team. We do get the increase to HP and attack for every action that we take, and we do get the double action as well because of the artifacts that we are using. So we get a triple ult from Eudora right off the bat, and that's, I think, effectively secured us the victory. They might do a lot of damage here, but we are going to be increasing our attack and defense with every action that we take and with every crit that we get as well. So just something to keep in mind. Seraphina here going to pop off, or at least allow us to pop off. Victoria, she should be doing reasonable amounts of damage here, 4,700 million. That's okay. It's all right. Now up a bit more, 4,800, but Eudora, I think, is where the bulk of the power is going to come from. Now Solomon has, or will attempt to apply Bind. Last round he wasn't able to, and it is partially in thanks to the Glorians synergy that we've already got going on. So because we do have that Glorian synergy, we've got immunity from control effects for the first 4 rounds for the entire team. Even Lee popping off here, flipping heck, he is doing the business. yeah, spot on. And then we should see something very similar in here, except I don't think Pandora is going to pop off this time, primarily because we do have Hades. Now we are running two Glorians as well, so we shouldn't be able to be bound for the first 4 rounds, which will give us enough time, I think, to build up. We do get the chest to pop off to remove that holy armor, and a double chest as well because of the 4 different rune or faction types. So we've got Celestials, Deviants, we've got Royals, and we have the Woodland as well. So very, very powerful. And we even steal Sal. That's not bad with Hades here. Now our execution limit has increased up to 35%. So if we can get the enemies below 35%, we'll automatically execute. That's why I think it's a very, very powerful effect indeed. Now we do get shields up. Not that it will matter too much with this team, but we will get shields up, and I think we should be good to go. I think this is going to be a long match. We're already in round 2, and we've not done particularly too much damage to them. We kind of have a guaranteed victory in the form of Hades, in the fact that he will steal all of the enemies eventually. So it's after 12 rounds, we should have stolen up to 3 enemies, and it is just about increasing our attack, increasing our defense, and getting Atrop's attack up as much as possible. So what I'm going to do, just going to skip, see if we have done enough damage. I don't know if we have, but Hades here, just a demonstration. So we have been bound after round 4, but Hades takes action first, and he does then allow for the the resurrection effect. That is a shame. So yeah, I've just skipped. Turns out Hades was able to do the most damage, and he was able to power through. So very, very useful unit. So we can take you out now, and we can pop Audrey back in. Pop Audrey onto this front row. And what am I doing here? Let's go with... Where have you got to? You. This will do. This will do absolutely fine. It looks like Luminas is the way forward. So in this case, where have you gone? Ethereal. Maybe taking out Elisha. Does Victoria change things? No, she doesn't. She should do though. Oh, we've got Luminas. That's fine. It seems Victoria has prioritised Luminas instead, but this should be absolutely fine. So let's power through. I'm going to skip these next couple up to 90. That seemed like a very close one. With just Elisha left, but it seems to have worked out fine. And this one I have no worries with, especially against the Dooms. Maybe I should have had a worry. Not doing enough damage to them. I think I just need to take out Hades on this one. Yeah, it was a real close one. So let's go next team. Take out Hades, and we will pop in Pandora on this one. There we go. And then, where are we up to? So potentially switching Victoria with Eudora. Let's just see. Let's see whether or not this team works, and if it doesn't, then we'll have to have a look at the clear records, I think. Ooh, only just. That was very, very close. Having those two together seems to have worked out absolutely fantastic. And then on this one, seems to be no problem. Pandora to do the majority of the work here. Again, we'll push through, and then we'll just see how far we can get. Yeah, again, with the reflect damage, doing a lot of the heavy lifting for the enemies here. Not too effective against an immortal team. Not much is these days, but we'll have to see. I think this one will be a lot easier. We do have Glorians and no Monarch synergy, but round 2 absolutely fine on this one. And then this one, more than enough. It is round 8, but it is what it is. Enough time for Pandora to build up. So let's power through to round 90, which should be Talinas. It should be Talos as the boss. He applies stacks of Holy Shield, but we've got Audrey on the team for that. And we also have enough damage here, I think, in order to push through. So like I said, Talos. We can counter with either one of these two. We could take out Elmer or Atrops on this particular team. We can add in Monarch synergy with Macaria if we are unable to win. But I don't suspect we will have a problem. Did take to round 3 on that one. Real shame, but it is what it is. Let's power through. So not enough damage. So let's try a different setup here. So go next and let's take out these 3. Let's go to our Mystifiers. We'll pop in 1, 2, and 3. And what we will do is switch these up. So we can take you out, can take you out, can take you out. And we'll pop you in, and then we will pop Sinful Band in as well. I think this should be good enough. Pop Talinas at the front. I think we should be okay. Let's see. Let's see whether or not this team setup will work. It's more the removal of the Holy Shield, I think, which might be the problem. So potentially we can power through with this team. The fact that they're all Monarch, the fact that they're all Monarchs does seem to have worked out very well for us. And Astrid coming through. Just released a video on Astrid, so go ahead and check that out if you do want to see. I think we should be fine powering through with Elisha on one team and Gaia on the next team as well. Yep, Elisha still alive, still going, and Eudora to do the most. But we'll see on this one. Round 5, easy claps, able to get enough power through. The next boss is going to be Lachesis. Oof, they got us on this one. Right, what? We'll try that again. We'll see. Yeah, no. So we do need, on this first one, let's go ahead and take out Victoria, and we'll pop in... if we pop in Elmer on this one, we pop Elmer in the front row, we go ahead, take out our shield on this one, click save, jump back into this one, and what we got here, Splash Axe, I think might be the one to go. Go ahead, pop shield him. And then on this team, we can go ahead, pop Splash Axe in. There we go. Right, let's go ahead, save. Let's jump into the battle and just see whether or not we're able to power through. Yep, round 7 on this one. Mr. Fire's Doom, really strong. Really strong. I don't know whether or not we'll be able to win this one with this team setup, but I have an inkling that we will. Eventually. We'll just see how quickly these guys go down. We do have our Deviant Synergy here. So it should protect us from this first round of reflect damage. I think it might just be the Verdiant Synergy on the enemy team. So you do have Minotaur, Sylvan and Merlin all part of the Verdian Synergy, so they're going to do a lot of basic attacks. We do get a lot of Holy Shield kicking in for our front row, which is what we want to see, so that we don't just die straight up. Hold on. But we will have to see. Miracles have happened. So we get the save here, and hopefully it's enough to allow us to build up. The reason that we see so many of these physical and magical defense reductions is partially because of Telenas. Telenas will apply the physical and magical reductions, Lily and Leah to increase the stack. But the reason that there's 5 of them is because it lasts for effectively 5 rounds. So we are able to, we were able to power through. But Astrid goes straight down without the help of Lily and Leah. We do gain an increase in attack and defense, and we do get the double ult as well. And it seems to have worked out relatively well. Lancelot here, not going to do as much as Gaia, but applying that 200% corrode, really strong. Potentially even changing out the Plague Bow for... Yeah, we're okay. We're alright, we're okay. Ooh, Lancelot down. Shame. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. So, unfortunately, they have come back, but Lily and Leah here to hopefully power through. Yeah, we just need one more round. It is risky. It is risky business, but we do get the death, and we were able to push through. Round 12. So Gaia to do the most in that one, of course, as is always the way. So let's power through. Hopefully we'll get to Hell 95. But we will just have to see. So on this one, round 5, yep, absolutely fine. And again, on this one, round 4, yeah, with no deaths. Fortunately, it is the Mr. Fire's damage and the reflect damage that can cause a lot of people a lot of issues, especially with the corrode that comes back through. Really strong for the enemy team anyway. So it's thinking about it here. There we go. So round 5, not bad. We take that. Right, and let's push through. So this is 95. We have countered, but Gwyn is primarily the one you want to use. Unfortunately, don't think Gwyn will be super effective on this one. Let's change Audrey round, because we do want... we do want Eudora to survive for as long as possible. I think it's a bit of overkill, because we should build up more than enough. Okay, so it is. We do need that counter effect. What I will do, I'm going to take out Audrey, and let's pop in Gwyn. Where have you gone? There you are. And let's power through. Let's see if we can do enough damage to these guys. Again, we're not sitting through all 15 rounds. There we go, much better. with Gwyn countering enemy Lachesis and removing that revitalization effect. That's what was able to push the damage through, so to speak. And this one going to be a little bit tougher, I think. But again, round 5, yeah, the damage that Gaia does and the damage that Gaia outputs is fantastic. Now we do need ethereals on this one. You need 3 ethereals and 3. Okay. And 3. So 3 Glorians on the first one, 3 ethereals on the second one. We can switch the teams around if it comes to it, but I don't think it will. So what I'm going to do, yep. So round 6. That was quite a shock actually for round 6. And round 4 on this one, not bad at all. Eudora to do the most, but Gaia MVP in that last match. Getting pretty dicey. I don't know how I'm going to pass through peak or apex difficulty on this one. We'll just have to see. There we go. Unfortunately, Gaia down, yeah, but she's still MVP, of course. We're up to 98 on this one, so we'll just see how this next one goes. And I think what we'll do is we'll watch through. Just thinking about it, getting longer and longer each of these fights. I think we'll watch through round 99, and then what I'm going to do a separate video on 100. The reason I'm going to do a separate video on 100 is probably going to take me about 20-25 minutes to do as well. So we'll just have to see. Need that coffee, absolutely. There you go. So Eudora to proc, hopefully to remove as much Holy Shield as possible and to increase max HP and max attack as well. That is all thanks to Elisha. What a set of units that came out. I mean, really, what a set of units. I've been really tempted to get Gaia's epic runes. I do have enough for them, but what I wanted to do really is save up enough to get some of the new units epics as well. So Pandora, I believe, has 20% chance, something around there, in order to. So yeah, she has 20% chance to take an additional action. I think if you get her full red runes, she has 60% chance to take additional action. Very, very strong, very, very powerful ability, especially given that if you get her up to 9 stars, I believe it is, she will ultimate on every single action. It is really, really strong, really powerful ability. We do see a triple ult as well from Elmer. Not that it means altogether too much. I think he has now built up to the maximum. So we should see, I think without the splash axe, this is going to hurt. But, I mean, you know, Elisha doing massive amounts of damage here. Confused, but it is what it is. And we have had hindrance applied as well. That's quite uncommon to see. Enemy has also had hindrance applied, so cannot apply that fortitude effect. Gwyn here with the additional ult, and we get healed. Only Seraphina to build up here. Or only Seraphina to build up. And then, yeah, I think this is... Oof. If only we didn't get that miss. But it is what it is. I think we are still building up with the team here. Oh no, we do have 50 stacks. So we've got 50 stacks, so we are effectively at max power now. We just need to push through, push as much damage as we possibly can through. And this is where things are going to start to kick off. So Eudora, hopefully to do a triple ult here and do enough damage to get these enemies dead. If not, we change around the splash axe. We put the splash axe back in this team, and then we should have enough damage to power through. But we'll see. Even potentially taking Gwyn out and putting Atrops in there might be the way forward. But again, we'll just have to see. So I think because we're on round 4, I'm going to skip ahead. Let's just see Seraphina. Yeah, we're all fully built up here. And Eudora, how much Eudora going to do? Not altogether too much, not as much as we've seen previously. But Persephone, the first one to go down. And then we will see here, yeah, around 12. Very, very strong. And let's see. This team I don't have too many worries about because we do have the... Oh, we don't have it. Ew. Right, okay. So we may just be dead. We'll have to see. Pop those holy shields, apply those 4 stacks of corrode from Astrid. We also get the chest to activate as well, Plague Bow and Night's Edge. The reason we get a double activation is because we've got the 4 faction synergies for chest to activate here. And then we even get a steal. That's thanks to Lancelot, by the way. Lancelot does steal if you do have his runes, and I have his half red runes as well, which allows, I think it gives 40% chance to apply Phantom Illusion to an enemy, which is why we're able to steal this enemy Sylvan here. And again, the reason that we're able to do so much damage to these guys is because we've applied so many stacks of so many stacks of the physical and magical defense reduction as well. Telenas working in combination with Gaia, very, very powerful. And our front row just going to keep gaining those holy shield stacks as well, with thanks to the Plague Bow. So again, 2 more stacks of holy shield, Gaia to do reasonable amount of damage here. But not altogether too much. It's more the corrode damage, which is going to kick in. We just need them to survive for long enough. Yeah, so all those defense stacks here applying to the entire enemy team. Fortunately, that was a miss from Lancelot down. We got enough, I suspect, but we'll have to see. Gaia also increasing attack and defense. And Sylvan here doing a fair chunk to him. There we go. Monarch synergy keeping us alive, but I suspect on this one we're going to see them all go down so long as Gaia survives. Oh. Maybe not. Yeah, no. Looks like 99 has stopped us once again. I think if we change things up a little bit, let's take you out and let's pop in Night's Edge. We'll see if that helps. And as well, I don't think we need it on this one. So if we take Undying Shield out of here and we pop Undying Shield in here, take out Splash Axe, and we pop Undying Shield back in. There we go. We jump over and let's pop in Splash Axe on this one. I think we should see faster victories this time, but we'll have to see. Yep, so we got round 7 this time. Much easier fight. Even though we don't have the Undying Shield, we didn't really need it. What we could do, yeah, again, on this one, we're just looking to keep this back row alive for as long as possible, because that's where all of our damage is going to take place, on this back row as well. So all that corrode been applied, and again we'll continue to apply as much corrode as possible. Lancelot will also apply all those corrode stacks to enemies. We even stole Sylvan once again. So all those corrode stacks being applied. We just need to keep applying corrode stacks as much as possible with this team. And with we've seen previously that it is the back row that's going to go down, and it is again thanks to the holy shield provided by Plague Bow. But we do need to get up to 50 for it to trigger again. So we'll just have to see. So yeah, as you can see, back row would have gone down had it not been for the Undying Shield. Again, just keeping this front row alive is the priority in this one. Fortunately, Lily and Lee are here to do the business and to keep our back row alive, keep our front row alive as well. We do apply all these corrode stacks. Doesn't matter that we miss there. Not looking to do massive amounts of damage. What we're looking to do is apply as many corrode stacks to the enemies as possible. So I think, yeah, Whew, Minotaur would have killed our back row completely. There we go. So we are looking, again, we're applying that corrode stack. We're going to increase our attack and our defense every time we heal as well. Fortunately, Lancelot able to attack through the enemies here. And Sylvan still to do massive chunks of damage. That's 8,000 million damage that she just done as well. She will return to the enemy team here. And again, Talanas nearly goes down if it were not for the... if it weren't for the, Monarch synergy. But the enemy team goes down because we were able to keep that back line alive. And there we go. So we're applying all this corrode to Aisha and the rest of the enemy team as well. We should see after this round, so long as Lily and Leah survive, which I think they will do with the amount of shields that they have. Yeah, we should see them all go down. We just need to reapply all of this corrode again. It's just they just keep coming back for more and more. And Astrid to do 38,000 million, that is a lot. Lily and Leah to increase physical and magical defense. They do get the double ult and we get double shielding as well, so hopefully that'll be enough to protect him. Gaia doing a lot of damage here, and then Lancelot, even Lancelot, 13,000 million, that is a lot of damage. And I think Franz will be the only one to survive here. Oh no, Persephone will. Persephone will survive, but we will reapply all of these corrode stacks. And we do not get the Plague Bow trigger because we don't have enough, but Astrid to one-shot them all. We get some healing, attack increases for the rest of the team here, and even steal Franz, because why not, you know? It is at that point. We just need Lily and Leah to survive for as long as possible. Yeah, and they seem to have done that absolutely fine. Again, Aisha, what a pain. What a pain of a unit. Lancelot to apply the corrode stacks, and we should see the enemy team go down. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Right, okay, so that is 99 done. I'm going to do a separate video on 100. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day, whatever it is you're doing, and I'll catch you in the next one.